Hey Real Salt Lake fans, had the opportunity to sit down with Real Salt Lake head coach Jeff Cassar and looking forward to an off-season of change. Chivas USA contracting, New York City FC and Orlando City coming into the league, the re-entry draft, and all the questions surrounding the collective bargaining agreement. What has Nat Borchers meant to the organization over the past 7.5 years?
Nat has been a core member of this team since he got here. His leadership, his play, his professionalism have been first class, and he will be sorely missed, but you have to move forward at times.
How important has Ned Grabavoy been to this club for the past 6 years, and how importantly has his consistency of play been to this group?
The key word when you think of Ned is consistency. Somebody that shows up every Saturday, shows up every training session, brings that professionalism that RSL was looking for when they brought him. Obviously, I think the system of play with a diamond formation suits Ned's skill set perfectly. He's somebody that's willing to get forward, willing to defend, willing to do whatever it takes for the team to be successful. And with Ned on the field, we've been extremely successful. So he's been instrumental in the transformation of RSL into where they are now.
Chris Wingert, a player who seems to be taken for granted from the big scheme of things, how important and vital has his play been over the years?
When I think of Chris, I just think of a team player. He'll do whatever it takes for the team. You can ask him to play right back, center back, left back, and he'll do it, and he'll do it extremely well. He's been extremely consistent ever since he's got here. No one takes his position. You know, you bring people in, he holds them off, he's a starter, and he provides for you. He's been a core member of this team since he's got here. He's been both a leader on and off the field in the community. He's an amazing man, and he's been instrumental in the philosophy and the transformation of RSL. He's been a part of it every step of the way.
With the loss of important players in this group, how do you guys replicate the transition in 2012 with the loss of Will Johnson, Fabian Espindola, and James Olave?
It starts in preseason. You know, that's always a time when change happens that you're actually going to see progress. They need to be working together, sweating together, fighting together, battling together to come together as a group. Obviously, during the preseason, you work on all your philosophies, both defensively and offensively, and everyone gets on the same page. You know, that's the time when changes really take place.
Well, how important is it now for guys like Joao Plata, Luis Gil, Chris Schuler to kind of replicate that consistency within the spine of this team?
I think the benefit that they've had is they've been here now for a few years. They've seen how the veterans in front of them are professionals, the way they train, their attitude, their commitment, and that's now ingrained in them. Now it's taking the next step and being that person that can be counted on day in, day out, game after game, and that's another responsibility. Again, during preseason, that's a time where they're going to be able to, spread their wings a little bit and take on different challenges and different responsibilities.
How do you define what the Real Salt Lake culture means inside of this locker room and on the field?
We have to stay with the team as the star. There's a lot of players that are making more money now, and I think it's imperative that we maintain level-headed. The team is the star, and through the team being successful, will become individual rewards. If we keep that motto and we stay grounded, we can be very, very successful in 2015.
Register now for the 2015 season ticket waiting list at realsaltlake.com.